Welcome to Chapter 12, Lesson 2, Histograms. So, data from a frequency table can be displayed as a histogram. A histogram is a type of bar graph used to display numerical data that have now been organized into equal intervals. So there's a couple of big differences between a bar graph and a histogram, and we'll look at those here below. These intervals, though, allow us to see the frequency distribution of the data, or basically how many pieces of data are in each interval. So this is like if I were to take a survey and then I would group the survey results into intervals, like if I asked the class how many siblings they have and I grouped them into intervals of 1 to 2 and then 3 to 4 and then 5 to 6, and I kind of graphed them that way. I could see how many occurred within each interval. So some of the common things that are there with a histogram is, unlike a bar graph, there's no space in between the bars. So notice in this example, all the bars are kind of butted up right next to each other. Also, because all of the intervals are equal, all of the bars have the same width, which is what it mentions over here. Okay, so all those bars are the same width. Also, if no one has responded within that interval, if you're doing a survey or whatever, if their frequency is 0, then the bar has a height of 0. So just like here in this example, you can see that there really is no bar there. So you need to leave that space for that interval, though. Okay? And notice down below, the bars are labeled with their intervals. So this first bar was $25 to $49.99, which was the cost of different remote control airplanes. So we're looking at all of those. Okay? Let's look at example 1. Refer to the histogram above. Describe the histogram. How many remote control airplanes cost at least $100? So, if they want to know how many cost at least $100, okay, I'd have to look at that. So we can see that there are 9 plus 7 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1, or 20 prices that are recorded here. And that's just from adding up these data points, the top part of each bar and where it reaches. So more remote control airplanes had prices between $25 and $49.99 because that's the highest bar. So you can see that was the largest amount that were in there. There were no airplanes that were recorded with a price between $125 and $149.99. And if they want to know, well, it says 2 remote control airplanes had prices between $100 and $124.99. And 1 remote control airplane had a price between $150 and $174.99. So if they want to know how many remote control airplanes cost at least $100, that would mean $100 or more. I'd have to add those up. So there were 2 here plus 1 here, which would be a total of 3 remote control airplanes that had prices that were at least $100. Try the Got It problem below to check your understanding.